Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Siberian Expeditions, where last week we had a very good first taste of what the mod has to offer, and we're going to see what we'll do this week. Like, the crossbow I had some pretty good use with, but I think what I'm going to do is go after something a little bit more dangerous, perhaps. So I think I'm going to do... Right, Tranquilizer Darts is on. I'm not going to use anything like the camouflage. Oh, okay, that's... I was trying to figure out, wait, why is this? But it's actually like a chip to plug into the guide, so... Cover scent, yeah, no, I don't think we'll use anything else, really. And we'll stay on Yakusha Forest, because, again, we've barely seen anything of it, and one nice thing is you actually have, like, a view of the Russian, well, just Russia entirely, to really see what areas they are kind of at. So, we'll just go after the Wild Boar, the Eurasian Wolf, or the Eurasian Lynx with, you know what, let's take both weapons. We have the ability to. So let's hop into a brand new hunt and see what else we can kind of either hunt or be hunted by in Siberian Expeditions. So let's head on out. Okay, we're all loaded up in our house again. And, oh, I didn't even actually take... Oh, little musk deer just over there. Oh, nice looking shotgun. Yeah, so the door... Less... Actually, is that supposed to be a door? Because that looks a lot bigger than the opening that we can go through. Now, either way, where do we want to start? I'm trying to remember. I think... we actually will want to be going directly east, because if I remember... This wind indicator still kind of throws me for a little bit of a loop, and... Not sure what that is making all that noise. I gotta remember, where it's pointing, the red arrow is where the wind's going to. So it's following that path, at least I think it is. Okay, well again, we'll just work our way east because there's still so much of this map we barely even touched on. That's one of the things about, with how I'm sitting like in Carnivores Genesis and Jurassic Park Hunter Legends, I feel like it's so weird to be going from an end of a mod and yet having one just completely starting fresh. That's kind of how it was nice where I think both Jurassic Park Hunter Legends and Carnivores Genesis, I think they're actually both started at the same time, so either the same time or very close to. Just gonna try getting my way up here and see if I can call anything in. I don't see anything on our binoculars right now, but let's see if we get any replies. Nothing from a boar. Something, but might have been ambience. It definitely wasn't a wolf. Yeah, I don't think anything here. I'm going to try the boar once more, just because... Okay, so we did get a reply. It's actually behind us. And this is as low as I can get to the ground to hide, so we'll just have to basically wait and see. I don't see anything, like, movement-wise in the distance. I'm going to try calling again, just to remember what direction it might actually be coming from. I don't really see anything like movement right now. There's something on the ground more. Okay, I think it was from the north-ish. Yeah, one of the things about it is all the ambient sounds are going to be just like what we're hunting, so they might get me from time to time. But we'll head up this way, because I think this is where I did hear that reply from the boar. Got a musk deer up there, another one over there. I think the shotgun is going to be our best bet to work with to start. Oh, yeah, we do got a boar. Pretty far out, though. Almost about 400. I actually can't even see it right now, but then again, there's a pretty big area it's given us for where it's going to be. So we're just going to try to crawl our way a little closer, see if we can eventually spot him. And then the mod does use mortal zones, and the only way to really see like where the mortal zones are is basically on the mod page itself. Or, one nice thing is that the developers, well, Tormer and his team, did model them, so it's not going... I'm trying to think if there's anything that's kind of weird for mortal zones, but they're about where you'd expect them on animals. Oh, I saw it up there. Ah, he probably spotted us and is running off. Yeah, it's definitely not coming to us, so... Oh, actually, he didn't go running like I thought he did. Ah, shoot. Tried a number of shots, but nothing... Oh, something did connect. You can see there's some blood trail. So we'll keep low and try to continue after him. I think I saw out there, like, another hunting stand, or another one of those little towers that we come across, so there's probably actually a number of those little spots dotted around the map. I don't know if he ran right over the hill, or... he ran around it. What's the blood? Okay, looks like the blood is actually going... taking a little bit of the long route around. So we might actually surprise him as we come right over this. It actually looks like a number of shots did land, because that's a bit more blood than I'd expect for just a single shot to have made it. Well, I mean, technically, shotgun is multiple shots, but you know what I mean. There's a decent amount wound on him. It's not going to be like Call of the Wild where he'll go down on his own from them, but we at least can track now. Oh, no, I actually decided to go right up the center of it. I'll have to try seeing where he's gone off to once we do get up here a bit more. Yeah, stuck right to the very middle. I mean a musk deer, but you're not what we are after. Let's see. So looks like it's about there. I don't know if he's actually... No, one thing's about the red tinted binoculars though, is that it might make it a little hard to try following blood trails through them. Just because as you go further along, it might blend in a bit more. Actually, let's get a good little look at the mule, or the musk deer. Of course. It's just that single step too close. We'll get plenty of opportunities with the mod, because again, we've got a good series that we're going to do with this. Okay, yeah, looks like he might have gone right up this hill, too. Or not, because that sounded like it was just from over here. One thing that's nice about the iron sights on this shotgun is you can tell where you want it. Or, like, how you want to line everything up with it. Because it's that almost like a whole sight with the pin right down at the end of the barrel. No other callbacks, so this might actually be a completely different board than the one we just tried for. Oh yeah, they can have a pretty good detection range, because it was just right over there on that hill. That's one thing that the Carnivores engine definitely could use a little bit of improvement on, is that you could actually get a little more in range with certain animals. Was that just like a wapiti? Or a wapiti? I know them as elk where I'm from. Like North America, I think we call the wapiti, we generally associate more as the elk, and I think in Europe, those are just more deer. I don't know how the kind of, like, differences really line up. But that boar ran off, so let's go try for the one that we started with, because maybe that's calmed down a bit more. We can see where the blood trail went with it. Okay, got another call, but that was the one that we just spooked off, I thought. And it was somewhere around here where we'd seen the blood. Could have sworn it was. Oh boy, I think I let myself get distracted. I thought the blood came up over this hill. But can it actually fade away with time? Because I could have sworn that it'd come right up over this one. I think that might have actually happened, because I'm not seeing any sign of. Oh. Well, that's good to know. Do not leave a blood trail, because otherwise it might actually vanish on you. Oh, here's, again, good, proper view of getting a little musketeer sighted. Aside from a little bit of a red filter on him, very nice texture and model. Again, the work that's been done on Siberian Expeditions makes it feel like just a classic Cabela's game, really. Okay, well, I'm going to try to figure out where that boar we were after got off to, because I don't think the other one that we got the call from was it. And we're basically getting on top of basically a mountain here. Okay, we did get a call. Didn't sound like it was too far off, so I am guessing this might be the boar that we started with. It is also kind of lined up direction-wise to make sense with where the trail was going. The thing is that these are some pretty steep areas to try figuring out where we're going to find it. I guess it might actually be down ahead here in like this valley area. Oh, maybe around the valley. I didn't think it was that far off, but maybe it was. Okay, well, let's try to get over there. No. Well, the river, that might be a sign that the animals might be hesitant to cross water. There are a few mods that seem like the animals, instead of going out to sea, out into the water, will just kind of circle around on the shore. That does vary as well. I think it's ahead of me or directly behind me. I'm honestly not sure which one it is, so we'll keep going this way. Oh yeah, pretty steep in that around. Okay, well I don't think he's going to be on this side, so I'll have to try getting up onto this one and then seeing. I gotta admit, it is really gorgeous design map. Like, this is only the first one, so again, the mod is going to really, really shine just the more that we get to see play it. Okay, we're definitely getting up pretty tall and high now. But all this brown dirt might make it hard to spot the boar if it comes onto it. Okay, definitely this way, and sounds like it is closer. No, yeah, I think we actually heard like a little thing from it. I honestly think it might just be over this next hill here. Because you can just hear the soft, almost idle sounds of it. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, so there it is. Just a musk deer. Okay, so the first shot with the crossbow did land. There we go. 2 crossbow bolts and we got our first boar. Let's go take a look at it. It's got him right on the northern shore here. Nice little model. Actually surprised how detailed the texture work is. It really does look like fur and even like tufts on the ear there. Really gotta give credit. Tormer and the team did fantastic through and through with the mod. And how are we doing time? We'll see if we get a reply from any other animals, but I think we're kind of end of the world almost here. Nothing replied back from the wolf call. How about the lynx? Yeah, I didn't think we'd really get a reply back again. We're pretty at the end of the world almost for this map. I think if we really want to hunt, we gotta stick more to the meadow grassland area of the south and try getting into that almost like valley in the ring there. But you know what? let's head back to the Boar, because I have no problem with ending our second episode of Siberian Expeditions here. We actually managed to get one. I don't actually know if this was the one that we had started with, or it's a completely different boar. With the blood trail fading off like it did, it's going to be kind of difficult to backtrack and know where things are, or trying to pick up a trail again after you've left it. There's our little beach boar just schnoozing in the sand. Yeah, so let's take you back and head on to the menu. A successful little boar hunt. Okay, we're back in the menu. So the boar, it'll earn 335 points. The wapiti is 870. Only 150 for the wolf. 750 for a lynx, though, and 1,000 for East Siberian elk, or moose in North America. Again, that's kind of the geography dictates that. So it basically seems like, oh man, the snow leopard's worth a lot. 5,000, 1140 for the snow sheep, and 3450 for a brown bear. Yeah, so I think what we'll do is probably keep going after this again and just stay in Yakusha Forest, because again, we've barely seen any of the map, but oh, this is a perfect mod to just like change up the flow of carnivores, because that's one of the things I wanted to do is if you have too many carnivores mods at the same time going, I feel like I would really hit the burnout. But Siberian Expeditions, it has that just enough of carnivores so you recognize the gameplay, but so much of it is different, like location, animals, etc., that it feels like a different game almost as well. Just very excited for this, and hopefully you guys are too. But again, we are going to end this episode right here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the new series. If you do like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave them all in the comments right down below. I try to respond to any feedback that comes on the channel as soon as I can. Until I catch you all in the next episode, though, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.